After today's gospel, I think every one of us should ask ourselves two questions. First, what I am worried about in my life, and the second, what is really important in my life. Now you have 5 minutes to answer these questions. But what is the answer? What was the first thought in your mind? I hope, and it should be, it was like my worries is I want to be in heaven. My priority is I will do everything to be in heaven. But reality makes that maybe some of us was thinking about be afraid to be sick, be afraid about someone in our family. What is important in our life, for someone, again, health, education, how rich I am. And this is important questions. Don't think that I want to say that there are not important questions. There are important questions. But I really believe that if on our list, on the first place, will be heaven, everything else will work fine. Everything else we will do good. And even if something will be happen in our life, even if something from the second, third, fourth, 10th place will broke, when heaven will be on first place, we will be fine. We will say, my best word in English. This word, believe me, I really think that this is the best word in English. Whatever. I can't translate this in Polish to this word. It don't have this power like in English. Whatever. If we are thinking about heaven, we have to be whatever people. Doesn't matter what will be happening in our life. Doesn't matter that it's so terrible things or we are so exciting. Every time if we will say to us, whatever, I am waiting for heaven, we will be happy people. But of course, whatever can be used also in the bad way, about the people who are not worry about nothing. And this is not a good explanation of the word whatever. I want to be whatever man who will say, I enjoy my life. I know that my goal is heaven. And everything else could help, could destroy it, whatever. If our worries will be to be with God, we will be happy. And we will give this happiness to others. Because as a disciple of Jesus Christ, we have to make disciples. We have to proclaim gospel to others. How to do it? The best way is by witness. Is that people will look at us and will say, I want to know his God. I want to know why he is so happy in his life. I want to know why he is always smiling. We want to give this to our children. And if you will ask me what is the best way that your children will be a very good, dedicated disciples of Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry, I don't have an answer for this question. I was asking so many children, so many parents, what's happened that your children are so good? What's happened that your children are not going anymore to the church? And believe me, I will hear exactly the same answer. but totally different fruits of this. So how to do it? I don't have idea. But I really think that the witness is really important. You know, when I am thinking about my faith and I am thinking what's made me want to grow in my faith, the first what I am remember is seeing my father kneeling down to the evening prayer. You know, fathers, you have a power. If children will see mom kneeling to the prayer, it's like, it's mom, yeah, she's doing this always, yeah. It's nothing special with mom, that mom is praying. I'm so sorry, dear ladies, but yeah, you are more faithful than we are, and it's make, you know, normal. But when man is kneeling down for the prayer, this has a meaning for child. So witness, giving witness that people will look at us and will say, I want to be like this person. You know, what is my dream? That people will look at me and they will say, he's a good person, and will ask me why you are so good. Or they will say, oh, he is so good because he is Catholic. Yeah, unfortunately, when I'm saying that I am Catholic priest, it's like a, no, thank you. No, once, I want to that the people will recognize in me disciple of Jesus Christ. But I have a totally opposite experience, yeah. I was in the airport and they asked me, what is your occupation? I'm Catholic priest. No, you are not. Why? They said I look like a farmer, not like a priest. Be a witness to what we love. Be a witness what is important for us. Shine with this holiness to others. Like Moses, who was going for the prayer, and when he left, he had to cover his face because his face was shining too much, because he was in the presence of God. This is my worry. This is what is important in my life. To give a witness by happiness, to showing that faith is not sad, that the faith is happiness. It's really hard. I am far, far away from my goal. But I want to try. And remember, trying. I think this is the answer for everything. How hard we try. Amen.